Good morning, everyone. So we're going to go ahead and do our morning routine. So we'll start off with our countdown for the last day of school. So yesterday we left off on 52. So we left off here. So we are going to go ahead and move to 53. And I'm going to color my 53 blue. And so been in school for 153 days as of today. And then we're going to see, because remember, we're only going to 80, so we're getting to the middle point of the 50s. So that means that school is going to be over in no time. Okay, so I colored in my 53, so I'm going to count by tens first. I have 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Okay, so we have 27 more days of meeting for TK. Let me close the blinds because it's just so bright. Okay, that's better. Okay. So we said 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27 more times that we'll meet. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and fill out our calendar. So yesterday was Thursday, April 23rd, 2020. So we're going to move on to this date here. So right here it says that it's Friday, April 24th, 2020. Okay, so I'm going to color in my 24th yellow to continue following my pattern. So remember, April only goes to 30, so we have less than a week left of the month of April, and then we go to the month of May. And May is the last full month that we're in school before we go into June. In June we only have 4 days of school, and then we go on break, summer break. Okay, so just as a reminder before I go ahead and start the Scholastic magazine, the only thing that I would like for you to do today, besides doing your apps, doing Lexia, Raz Kids, ST Math, and make sure you're doing them because I'm checking to see who's doing them. And if they are not getting done, then you are not going to be marked present. Okay? That's the only thing about today, is that you must do the applications. Since we're not too worksheet heavy, and we don't have any activities on Seesaw, you have to get your applications done. But you can also go ahead and work on this page. Okay, so work on your sight word page for the word from. Okay, because this week we learned 3 sight words. Next week it'll go back to only being 2. But go ahead and get this page done today. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and watch our Scholastic, or read and listen our Scholastic magazine. So this is for April. Remember, you do not have this magazine within your packets that were given to you. This is, you're just listening to this one and you're following along.
Save the critters from litter. The earth is our home. It's also home to animals. How can we help keep our home clean? Bye-bye, litter. Clifford's big word, litter. Litter is trash that is left on the ground. It belongs in a trash can. Save the critters from litter. Cross out the litter in each picture. 1. The park is my home. There's space to run. Please don't litter. Don't ruin the fun. Save the critter from litter. 2. The pond is my home. It's where I play. Do you see litter in my pond today? Save the critter from litter. 3. The ocean is my home. I swim in the sea. Litter in the water is bad for me. Save the critter from litter. 4. The forest is my home. It's nice and green. Don't litter here. Keep my home clean. Save the critter from litter.
Okay, so it's saying that we have to go ahead and cross out the litter that we see in each of these creatures' homes. So the first thing I see in number 1 is there's trash here. So we would cross that out, okay, in the park. And then in the pond, I see trash floating, so we would cross that out. In the ocean, I see a plastic bag, so we're going to cross that piece of litter out. And in the forest, I think that it looks like a water bottle, so that also doesn't belong in the forest because the little deer don't drink out of water bottles. Okay, so we would cross that out as well. So it says, think big, look for letters. In April, we celebrate Earth Day. We remember to keep the earth clean. Find and click each letter in Earth Day. So remember, Earth Day was this past week. So we have to find each letter that spells Earth Day. So the first letter we're going to start with is E. Okay, so we're looking, there's D. Okay, here's E. Okay, now we're looking for A. Okay, so D's here, T's here, here's A. Okay, now we're looking for R. Okay, I see a D, I see a T, I see an H, here's an R. Now we're looking for a T. So here's my D, here's my T for tree. Okay, now an H. So here's D, here's H. So this is H for hair. Now we're looking for D, and we know our D's right here. And then we're looking for an A. So where's my A? Y. There's my A. And last but not least, Y.
Good work.
Okay, good job. Okay, so we will go ahead and go back so that we can
Save the critters from...
Hooray for Earth Day! In your town, would you rather have this river or this one? Would you rather have this playground or this one? Would you rather breathe this air or this air? Believe it or not, in the past there were no rules or laws about keeping the earth clean. People could litter anywhere they wanted, and dangerous chemicals could be poured into rivers and streams. But what does it mean for the earth to be clean and healthy? It means there's no litter on the ground. Animals can get sick if they eat litter. It means the air is clean. People and animals need clean air to breathe. It means there are plenty of trees. Trees help clean the air. They are also homes for many animals. A healthy earth also means there is clean water. We all need clean water to drink, and fish and other sea animals need a clean place to live. Luckily, many people have realized how important it is to keep the earth clean and healthy. Now we have laws to protect the earth, and people around the world celebrate Earth Day every April 22nd. They plant trees. They clean up. They show how they care about the earth. But we don't have to wait until Earth Day to care for our home. What can you do every day to help the earth? You can throw your garbage in a trash can instead of throwing it on the ground. Did you know that paper is made from trees? You can save trees by using less paper. Draw on both sides instead of just one. Sometimes plastic bags blow into the ocean. You can use reusable bags instead of plastic ones when you go shopping. Thanks for keeping the earth healthy. It's the only one we've got.
Okay, so we've talked about a lot of that. We've talked about being sure to clean up after ourselves, to make sure that we're taking care of our earth, because we don't want to hurt our animals, and essentially we have to keep our earth clean for ourselves too. So remember, we got to make sure we're cleaning up our trash and that we're putting it in the correct places. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do the game.
Clean the park. Click on 10 pieces of litter to clean the park.
Okay.
Use the arrows to explore the park.
Okay, so we're looking for trash. So I see a bottle
1,
and a cup of juice.
2,
Do you see anything here? I see a bag.
3,
And a box.
4, 5, 6,
See, it says there's 10. Do you see anything? Mm, 10.
7,
7. There's another
8,
cup. We're almost there.
9, 10. Thank you for cleaning my park.
All right, friends. So remember, we've got to keep our earth clean, okay? And hopefully next year for Earth Day, we'll all be able to celebrate while we're in school. So remember, work on your applications today: ST Math, Alexia, RAS Kids, IXL, and then you have this worksheet to work on. So you can work on your From worksheet. And we are meeting at 2:30 today for our classroom Zoom. Okay, so I'll see you then.